Well, good afternoon, Raider Nation. My name is Brent Johnson. We're broadcasting live from the Bacon County Elementary School gym, where your varsity wrestlers, they practice, wrestlers, I should say, practice and perform. This is the second home competition that your Raiders have competed in, and it will be our last. There are several other matches they'll have before trying to qualify for regionals and for state. But we'll keep you updated on that. So we're happy to have you here. We're just a little bit away from this thing getting started. You see now Appleton County on the mat warming up. Your Red Raiders are lacing up to my right, and we'll be getting ready to do their final warm-ups here in just a few moments. So you're going to see there'll be some silent as we're getting ready I'll introduce the lineups here in just a little bit. Probably going to be, again, if you're not familiar with wrestling and how it works, is these guys are matched up in weight classes, and then sometimes these schools have our school or their school, the opposing team, may or may not have an individual to compete in that weight class, and that's a forfeit. So usually there's about 25% of the guys don't wrestle, and that's okay. The rest will compete. So we'll get to that in just a little bit once we get the lineups in place. And I think should be able to get that before too long. I'm going to take a quick break here in just a moment. Again, Brent Johnson, broadcasting live on NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports. I teach engineering and technology at Bacon County High School, where I am the advisor to the Technology Student Association as well as the Student Broadcasting Program. And we're just glad to be here bringing you Bacon County High School varsity wrestling. Also, I would like to thank our 2021-22 athletic school year sponsors. You'll see an ad ran here in just a moment. But I want to thank Family Vision Care of Alma, Andy Cawthorn Auto Sales, Coda's Electric and Plumbing Supply, and Burt's CPAs. All right. We see our referee in center court of the mat with the captains from both teams. This is Appleton County. Bacon County is hosting. I believe on my advertisement, and I think, unless I made a huge mistake, on the weekly schedule Coach Woodall sends out, I thought it said Wayne County, but I fixed it on the score bug, so it doesn't really matter. And as I suggested a moment, if you're just joining us, thank you for doing so as we're broadcasting live. One of the first times in many years that we've broadcasted live. We've recorded and put up like we did a couple weeks ago. But this is the last home match that we're going to have. Have a few more that we'll be traveling to. The 106 weight class. 106 weight class is going to be a forfeit for Bacon County. Ashton Carter for Appling County. It will win that weight class. 113 weight classes will be a forfeit for Bacon County, and that just means we don't have a kid that's that small, really, to wrestle in that weight classification. John Lightsey will get the victory in the 113 for Appling. In the 120, there is none for neither team. That would be considered a forfeit for both. 126 will be a forfeit for Bacon County. Brax Carter will get that victory. And then starting with the 132 class, we'll see these guys. They come out to the mat. They get to raise their hand for the victory, as you see there. They will receive some team points, and I'll post those in just a moment. Again, that was Ashton Carter. There's no match for 120, and we're going to have 126 a forfeit, I said, and then 132 is going to be our first match. Cawthorn for Bacon County, and I believe it's LaLue. It'll be Cawthorn and LaLue at Appling County. This Cawthorn kid, he was fun to watch a couple weeks ago. He wrestled twice, actually. Did a fantastic job. So Cawthorn and LaLue here for Appling County are going to take the mat at the 132. And I promise you, folks, I don't know enough about wrestling to try and commentate everything that's going on. But because of the forfeiture, Appling will be – they're going to start up 12 points. And that's what the forfeits allow for you to do, unfortunately. What you'll notice the referee do during the matches, on one wrist he has a red band, and on another wrist he has a green band, and each band represents a school. But here goes Cawthorn and LaLue. You're trying to score points by getting an advantage, like on top. But what ultimately you're trying to do is pin your opponent, and that's getting both their shoulders on the floor. All right, that means the gentleman from Appling just received 2 points. I'm not sure if you can see. I'll just hush and let you watch. Does look like a fairly evenly matched two young men as far as strength-wise. But strength is not the key. I mean, it helps. Strength and quickness, but technique will win the majority of the time. We've got 53 seconds remaining in this first 2-minute segment. There's 3 2-minute segments in a match. Bacon leads. If you can't see across at the table, it's hard to. They have some flip charts in which these guys are awarded points. And, Appling leads 6-5. The young man with the fewer points when they go outside of I'll take that back. The one that was in the tactical disadvantage starts out on his knees. It's a rough sport. That mat is not soft. .3 on the clock. Okay, we're going to reset it to the second period. Second period, 2 minutes will begin on the whistle. Score is 6-6 points wise, and whoever, if all 3 periods times out without one being pinned, whoever has the most points will win the match. Now it's Aiden's chance to pin here, and he got him. Just as soon as your 2 shoulder blades touch the mat, that's it. He had an advantage there. He was quick to start. Great win there by the young Bacon Countyan, Cawthorn. We don't waste much time here as we go right to the next class. 138 is going to be Tanner, and he's going to get a forfeit. Tanner's going to get a forfeit on the 138. So that's going to give Bacon a few more points. Should be I think the score is 12-12. And we're going to move to the 145. This is Jones, J.R. Jones for Bacon County, and Tate Morris for Appling County. So Jones and Morris in the 145. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports. Only probably the 3rd time in the history of I have broadcasted and more particularly commentated. I've never commented. Well, I'm not really commentating, just kind of talking you through some of this stuff. These matches consist of 3 periods, 3 2-minute periods. These guys earn points for specific moves. Whoever, if they go the full 3 periods, whoever has the most points will win. But they're trying to pin their opponent. And you pin by getting their shoulder blades on the mat squarely, both shoulder blades. This is Jones in the 145 for Bacon County. I know they're both in black. Jones is in the white tennis shoe. If that helps. And he's in some trouble here. He's got to turn, got to keep those blades. Yeah, what a great move by Jones. Now he's got his opponent in a. If he didn't wear himself out with that. He's got a chance. This is one of the most tiring sports you could ever participate in. This, boxing and swimming, is rated as the top 3 most physical exertion in a short periods of time. And he gets out of it. Both guys are tired, you can tell. Second period will begin. Appling leads in points 8-2. So JR is going to have to get it in gear here, get some points or pin his opponent before he gets too far behind. This guy appears to be a little bit heavier, just in stature maybe. I was saying earlier, strength and quickness can help, but technique will get you folded up like a lawn chair. Good technique will. I don't think either wrestler wants to get on their back right now because they're both pretty tired at this point. A minute to go in the second period. See, that right there is what would frustrate me, that arm right in the back of the head, and that's perfectly legal. They can't lock their hands. They can grab their wrists if they reach around their opponent. He is trying to roll him over. He's got 12 points, so Appling doesn't. He just has to hold on. JR is going to have to pin his opponent at this point with 22 seconds left in the second. He's got to, and he does. I think he's going to hang in there for this period. Yeah, he's going to get there. Score is 14-2. 7 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So JR is going to have to pin his opponent. Nice quick move there by the Appling. He's got a little bit more. Got a little bit more gas in the tank at this point. All right, that's going to be a kind of like a technical win when you get up 15 points. That's, lack of a better term, it's kind of like a skunk, I guess, in some other games that you play. Nothing against just a good match there by the young Appling County. And JR, this is his first year wrestling in about 3 years. He wrestled in middle school, so he's still getting his technical score or technical ability back and physical preparation. All right, right along. It don't take long. I'm telling you, these guys, they go right into this next match. And this is the 152, Smith versus Kihei. This is Smith for Bacon, and he is in the solid black. Again, the 152 class. Bacon in solid black, red headgear. Nice move to get out of that. When one of the gentlemen's complete body is outside the circle, he'll stop and they'll come to the center. So the score is 4 Applin, 1 Bacon here halfway through the first period. And that's going to be a pin. It's unfortunate. Good match by the gentleman from Applin County. Again, a lot of these guys are new. They're learning. Just good technique by that gentleman. Hopefully they can use some of the film from the broadcast. It's going to be 23-12 now. It's going to be the 160. The 160 class. It's going to be Corson and Flowers. .160 class, again, Corson, all black. Applin's going to get some points from the red. It's going to be 3-0 here halfway through this first period. And that's going to be a pin for Applin. Again, another it's another 6 points. .170 is going to be a forfeit for Marquavius O'Neal. That'll be a victory for Bacon. .29-18 after the forfeit. I think we have a forfeit in the 182. And Jamin Miles will get the victory in the 182 for Applin. And that's going to give them an additional 6 points. Now we're to 195. It's going to be Harrison versus Lightsey. Harrison, Bacon County. And Lightsey. We're just not going to see quite as many wrestlers today as we did a few weeks ago. Bacon in all black. Quick move, nice move by Bacon County there to get out from a possible pin situation. He stopped the guys for locking his hands. So it's going to be 5 points for Applin early in the first period. Harrison can get this points. We're going to get a couple forfeits. All this racket, the coaches are hollering and trying to give them some pointers and things to do. I don't know if they can hear any particular advice. Coaches are about 40 feet. They're about 40 feet away from the players. Harrison is a really strong kid. This is his first year wrestling, so he's still trying to learn some technique. Score is going to be 7-2. 38 seconds remaining in this first period. .25 seconds remaining. Typically, the bigger these guys are. Oh, he's got him. This is a pin. Yes, sir. That's great victory by Harris. He's going to help his opponent up. What great sportsmanship. He's going to go and they're going to shake hands here. We're going to get 6 points here, I believe. Let's see. We got a couple forfeits. Andy. Decino is going to get, and then Tristan Strickland. Coach Burkett, I failed to mention, this is his first year coaching. He's still figuring all this out, so there's still a little bit of confusion. Thankfully, we do have a very patient referee. He is he understands we're in a learning phase. He's kind of smiling as he's walking around. Some of these guys wasn't quite prepared even to go out to forfeit. With that other forfeit, and with this forfeit, this could potentially give us the victory. It's going to put us 36-35. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm not sure where he came from, but that's a forfeit from earlier. Let's see if we can figure this score out here. It's 36-30 at the moment. We should have gotten 6 more points. I think they're going to get 6 more points. I think we're going to lose by 1 match. Now, this is where it gets a little confusing, I guess, to try to let you know any type of weight class. Right, what's going to be happening here is we're going to have a couple kids that won by forfeit earlier. Excuse me, but you'll have a kid on one or the other team that will wrestle up a weight class just so they can get some work in. So from this point on, we're going to see some kids again that are not in the same weight class, and I will be honest with you, I'm not sure exactly which is which, who's the higher, who's the lower. But again, it allows them to get some work. Again, overall, your Bacon is going to fall today, 42-36 to Appling. But we're going to get some more wrestling in here as these, again, as I just described, a couple of the earlier forfeits when there was not someone in their weight class. They opt to one of these young men are wrestling up a weight class just so they can get some time in. I want to thank our title sponsors for this athletic school year. We do have a pin by Apple. The title sponsors for this 2021-22 athletic school year is my Old Faithfuls Family Vision Care of Alma, Doctors Hutto, Day, Dr. Day, another Bacon County native, young lady I taught, had the privilege of teaching in high school, and she went on. She just had to go to Auburn, though. That was the problem. Had to go to Auburn University in Alabama to get this optometry degree. But Blake Hutto, Dr. Day, and Dr. McQuaig. Boy, I just almost forgot his last name there, Dr. McQuaig. The McQuaig family, a lot of history there, and between him and his dad who started this business years and years and years ago here in Alman-Bacon County. I want to thank Lisa Coley and Coley's Electric and Plumbing Supply. Man, what a great job they do, the friendly staff that's so helpful with your electrical and plumbing needs. Andy Cothran Auto Sales. Man, Mr. Andy, boy, he has a hand in helping a lot of different things athletic-wise. He was a three-sport star for Bacon County High School, and he does not mind giving back, helping our broadcast along with, from rec league all the way through varsity level sports. And finally, specifically, Mr. Larry Taylor at Burt CPAs here in Alma. They have sites also in Waycross, Baxley, and Homerville to provide you with quality accounting for your personal or business. All right, here we go. Here's Andy. Mentioned a moment ago, he won in a forfeit. Looks like Andy's going to wrestle up one class, just judging by the size of the Appleton County gentleman. Andy is in all black for Bacon County. Fine young man. I teach him this semester. I believe this is Andy's first year of wrestling. He's just a tremendous athlete. But again, I mentioned earlier, you can be very athletic, very strong, quick, but without the technique, it can still make it difficult to be successful. Scores 2-1, Bacon County here early in this first period. Andy's going to have a chance to get a pin here. I don't think this young man is able to. He's just going to get tired here. He's just about got him, and he does. Great job. Again, although these don't count toward the overall match here today. All right, this is going to end our match today. Bacon County falls 42-36. A lot more forfeits today. I'm sorry. We had a lot more action a couple weeks ago. You can go on YouTube to, just search YouTube. It's my YouTube site with my school account. Just search for Brent Johnson, Bacon County High School, Bacon County Wrestling there, and it should come up, and you can watch those matches that I just videoed. Again, I want to thank you for joining us here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, brought to you, again, by BCTV Red Raider Broadcasting. My name is Brent Johnson. I am instructor at Bacon County High School, Engineering and Technology Department, advisor to the Technology Student Association, as well as the Student Broadcasting Program. I don't have any students here with me today helping me broadcast, but, man, I rely on them throughout the year, from football, softball, baseball, basketball, and so on and so forth. So join us tomorrow night as our Bacon County Red Raiders will be opening varsity basketball, girls and boys will be opening the season tomorrow night, December the 3rd, versus Toombs County. It's a region matchup right out of the gate. And I encourage you to come to the gym if physically if you can. If not, watch us online. You're going to see something unique if you haven't seen any haven't watched any of the games thus far, we've had really just one. Had a couple middle school games at the gym with the new Pixelot camera system that's available to us now. I was able to acquire. These are automated camera systems that follow the action and post the score there, as you see the scoreboard in the lower right-hand corner. So, again, if you can't come down, you can join us all season long at home games with that Pixelot camera. So, again, I want to thank you for joining us here, and good luck to the Coach Burkett and the Bacon County High School varsity wrestling team as they continue their season, and look forward to some of these guys, or heck, all of them, qualifying for the regionals as well as state.